Well, session 2 from 2 Kings in Connecting Faith to Life and Business and Your Church. And I've titled this Top Leadership Keys from 2 Kings. Now, there's a lot of failed leadership in 1 Kings and 2 Kings, but there's also a few successes, and they're really encouraging to read and learn from. But the whole book of 2 Kings is almost about failed leadership, and it eventually ended up in a kingdom divided. It became the South and North Kingdom. And you can have a business divided because there's not top leadership, there's divisive leadership. You can have a church that divides, you can have family that is in conflict with each other. And there are many stories you can review as you read 2 Kings, but let me just give you a summary. And there's 8 points I'm just going to read here for you. Number 1, the measure of a leader, what he does with power. And we saw in 2 Kings, or as we see in 2 Kings, those who got power but didn't know how to handle it destroyed not only the nation, but those near them, but actually destroyed them, and some end up with terrible deaths. Number 2, choose your mentors well. Elisha chose Elijah, who was going to be a good mentor. Choose your mentors well. Not anyone. You choose them, they don't choose you. Number 3, think strategically as you make plans. Don't get sideswiped by irrelevant or by small things. And I get distracted easily, and I've got to constantly say, where am I going? What's my vision? I've got to stay focused on that. Number 4 brings me to this: stay focused on your vision and be flexible with the actions. The vision doesn't necessarily change, and shouldn't, if you've developed it and you know where you're going. And you need to be flexible with the actions, because the market is constantly changing, people's constantly changing as we have pandemics, as we have financial meltdowns, as we've got digital media and so on that's changing the way people do things. Number 5, think long term, not immediate solution. When a problem comes up, it's easy to solve it quickly, but it creates another problem later. What I like to do is say, that's where we're going. Let's solve today's problem with where we're going to go, because that will take us there on that journey. Number 6, don't compromise the vision. Otherwise, you'll serve the immediate voices. If you suddenly ditch your vision, as a lot of people did when the pandemic started, they were listening to too many voices and their businesses just died or stalled. They lost people become disillusioned. So many things happen that we've read about. So don't compromise the vision just because other people don't agree with it or don't like it. Number 7, don't underestimate the power of God in your business, because he told his people, is my arm short that I can't save you or I can't help you? He's not limited. He lives outside our realm, and everything is in his control and power. Number 8, outward results start with inward personal renewal. It's like the inside out. You've got to get the inside right. It affects the outside. And what we say and do and action and our decisions will come by the health of our thinking, of our heart. So we need to feed that with the right things. From my point of view, here's 4 things over many years, and there's many of them, but these might help you. When we had a fire in 2002 that burnt everything to the ground, we lifted the vision, because everyone says you're going to have to close, you've got nothing left. No, this is what God's birthed. That's where we're going. Number 2, the problem, and I've already referred to this, when there are problems, and it's not just the fire, but there are other things as well, think long-term solutions. If I do this today, is that going to benefit long-term? The next one is voices. There are too many voices speaking into our lives, be it social media or people. So who's speaking into your life? Are they bringing life? Are they bringing encouragement? Are they bringing positive things? And the last one, God. And I put here help. God is there to help us. He has the plan. We may plan his way, as Proverbs says, but he directs our future. And we just need to call out for help. I need strategies. I need direction. I need solution for this. And I've experienced this coming to me at that time that I needed.